Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another home workout, stay-at-home workout with Dr. Chad here. Today is going to be a really nice routine. We're going to be working a lot on the hip again, but it's going to be more closed-chained. By that I mean feet on the floor rather than on the ground, and more balance-oriented. So really seeing that you guys are needing a lot more work with the hip, and it's so important for balance, pelvis, knee, everything. When the hip gets better, everything else gets better. So today is going to be a great session. What you'll need is if you can get a band looped. So you want a band for today, something looped if you have it. It's okay if you don't have it, but even better if you have a band that is looped. And also a nice little weight. You can have a kettlebell, dumbbell, can of something, can of soup, can of coconut milk, anything will do. But that's going to help us just give a little resistance to the program today. Looking over the notes from yesterday, Heidi said you're doing great for hip and hypermobility, so that's really good. Judy, I mentioned this in the breathing course, but you did get on the floor finally. And even though some movements were tough, you were pleasantly surprised at how well you completed them. So way to go, Judy. I can't stress enough how important it is to... First of all, Judy, everything you've been doing up to this point has prepared you to get on the ground, and the fact that you felt good about it, you did it, and now you're doing it is going to help you get over the hump even more. So we want to keep doing that. I've talked a lot about how it's important to be able to get up and down from the ground. So really good job there. Darlene was a bit stiff yesterday, but noticed that she did feel better afterwards. Melinda has been ignoring the workout portion, but today zeroed in on the hip pain areas. So very good, Melinda. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. And Renita said 2 workouts this AM. Thanks to these workouts, I was able to do all kinds of things. Work on the wood, get outside, no injuries. Awesome. Way to go, Renita. So really good job, guys. I'm really liking the results you guys are getting, and thank you for your feedback again. Super helpful for me. So again, today we're just going to need a band looped and a little weight if you can have it. We're going to really focus in on some things that strengthen the hip area and the glutes in particular. You're going to walk away feeling very, very good today. It's also going to be balance oriented. So you guys ready? If so, give me some of these. Maybe even check in. Let me know how you're doing on a scale of 1 to 10, dash before, and then we can get going. Okay? So I'm going to go back and go to the first exercise we're going to be doing, which is in the chair. So if you can have a chair next to you, bring your phone, bring your computer next to the chair. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is work on the shoulders and the posture, right? So we're just going to do a shoulder shrug here and take your shoulders and squeeze them up towards your ears as hard as you can for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them together. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. One more. Do it even hard. Squeeze harder and harder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them together. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Good. Now take your hands. Put them on your shoulders here. And you're just going to rotate side to side. So exhaling through the nose as you rotate. Sit up nice and tall. Look forward. Don't be looking down or looking up. Look straight ahead. Your head will turn with the body, but breathe with it. So it's inhale on the way in, exhale to the sides. Good, guys. And now take your band, and we're going to work those hips, my friends. Yes, we are. Put them around the knees, like so, okay? And all you're going to do, have your feet just about the length of the, maybe 6 to 8 inches apart, and you're going to go apart, bring them in slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're lifting the inside of the foot. As you take those knees out, we're working external rotation. Sit up nice and tall, don't be slouching. Feel the burn, keep the tension on the band. Don't let the knees come in where the band slacks on it. Where it has slack, just keep going. We're gonna really make sure we feel a burn here. I don't know if 20 reps is enough. We're just gonna keep going. Good, I think that was 30. Let's go right back into shoulder shrugs. Really good job, guys. Feel that burn? Okay, shoulder shrugs. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're in a chair where the hips are above the knees. Use a cushion if you have to. Shoulders up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them back and together. Squeeze hard. 3, 4, 5. Relax. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch them together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Good. Shoulder twist. Hands right here. Sit up nice and tall. And it's a good. Stay tall. Exhaling. You can do exhaling through your nose or your mouth as you go to the side. So you can inhale through your nose or your mouth, whatever's convenient. Big twist. Go even further. Good. And now band around the knees again. Good. Feet about 6 inches apart. And sitting up nice and tall. Take the knees apart. Whoops. Back slow. Take the knees apart. Back slow. You keep going while I redo my band. Keep going. Keep going. Out. Back slow. Good. Out. Back slow. Out. Back slow. Out. Back slow. Good. And keep going. Keep it up. This is so good for external rotators, really working the hip, getting as much as you can out of external rotation. You're just lifting the inside of the feet as you take the knee out, sitting up nice and tall. If you feel the burn, you are doing it right. Feel that burn. Good job, guys. Keep it going. This is how one of the many ways that we're waking up the glutes. The more awake, the more active, the stronger your glutes are, the better support you have around the pelvis, the hips, the low back, the knees. Everything works better when we get those hips stronger. And unfortunately, many of us, our butts are asleep. We have gluteal amnesia. You hear about that? Gluteal amnesia? We're getting rid of that. Good. Okay, back to shoulder shrugs, third round. Up, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch it together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch it back and together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch it back and together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch it back and together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Good. Shoulder twist. Taking the hands to the shoulders. Elbows up to the side. Stay tall. Big twist. Twisting that thoracic spine, getting nice rotation in there. This helps fix a forward posture, a slouch posture, fixes a forward head, fixes those internally rotated shoulders, fixes those knots in the upper back. So good for your function, so good for your happiness, your self-control, your power. This really opens you up. Good. Putting the band around the knees again. I will retie my band when this is over. Okay, so feet forward, feet about 6 inches apart, spreading them, bringing them back. We're just going to go till we feel a burn here. Stay nice and upright. Keep the tension on the band. Try not to let your knees come back together. That way you keep the tension on those muscles. Work it. Whew. Feel that burn. Feel that butt waking up. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Take those knees. Make sure you stay sitting upright. You stay sitting upright. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I'm going to retie here before we go on to the next one. So, how'd that feel to you guys? Feel good? All right. I think you're going to like this next one. It's one we haven't done before. And not only is it going to work the hip, but it's going to work some balance. Okay? So this next one is one that I used quite a bit with many of my patients with hip pain, balance issues. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your loop-de-de-loop band, okay? Take your band and you're going to put it under a couch or something that's really stable, like a table. Like a table leg or a coffee table leg, anything. I'm going to put it under the couch here. And what we want to create is something where I can pull against the band. So I can stand next to it, but the band is anchored. It's looped around something that's firm. And you want it to be heavy enough to where it doesn't move the whole thing. So that's why I'm using a couch here, okay? So go ahead and get that done. Get that set up right here. So we're going to work on just this one thing before we go on to the other ones. So what you're going to do is you're going to loop your foot around that area right here, okay? You see it here? From the side, I've got the band looped around my foot. The other end of the band is looped to the leg of the couch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to balance on the opposite leg as I lift the foot up, that's the band is on, and flutter. Kind of bring it across right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's a balance exercise that's working this hip. You think you're working this hip, but it's actually this hip that's doing all the work. And what you want to do is keep your pelvis stable. You don't want to be dipping when you're doing this. And you can also, if you need to, get a broomstick or just hold onto a chair or something that can help you keep your balance. But you want to work towards not using that, just using the hip here, okay? So we went 10 this way, where we went across the body, shooting across this way. Now we're going to turn and face the band, do the same thing here, kicking back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to turn the other way. So there's 4 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it again. 2 rounds on each leg, okay? So still working the left leg with the band wrapped around the right leg, okay? Going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Facing it, kicking backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kicking forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That burns my leg. I want to know how it's working for you guys. So now we'll do the same thing on the other end. Before we go there, everybody doing well? Strange, always having a problem logging on. Yeah, we'll get there, Kira. We'll get there. Okay, starting out very sore today in the hip. Okay, Cass. Today should help you. All right, now let's work on the other side here. Okay. All right, so I put the band around my right foot on the first one. Now I'm going to put it on the left one. Balancing on the right, taking the left foot up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning, facing towards it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Facing the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the other direction, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second round. These are nice little flutters. You always want to think about taking your foot on one side and the other. One side and the other. Keeping the hips as level as you can. And they're just nice little quick flutters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Use a chair or something to balance if you have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rotating, kicking across, pulling across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And turn the other way. Foot down, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we'll lift that back up from the ground. So definitely let me know how that was for you guys. Was my instruction okay? Did you get that? It was a new exercise, so I don't know how that was for you. Melinda says doing great. Okay, that's great. That's good. But that's a really, really good hip workout because your foot is on the ground. You're working stability with your foot on the ground. The brain is having to work so hard in all directions. You're working the front side of the hip, the side of the hip, the back of the hip, the inside of the hip, and it incorporates balance and strength at once. So I want to hear how that was for you guys because I want to keep coming back to it because it's so powerful. It's so good. Okay, so now let's keep going with the workout. My breath's a little up. We're going to do 3 rounds of 15 sit to stands. And this is, we're going to up the reps, but make sure you have this around your knees if you have it, and hold a weight under your chest. We're going to do 5 posture corrections, 5 monster walks, and 30 shoulder presses. Okay, you guys ready? Love the flutters, real killers. Good job, Andrea. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Okay, so let's get ready with our sit to stands. And now we're doing 15 today because I know you guys have really been working it. So, and I mentioned we're going to be doing a lot more sit to stands here. And I can't stress enough how important this one is, okay? So putting the band around the knees, holding the weight right here, right under the chin. Okay, so the feet are just wider than the hips, toes slightly pointed out, knees in line with the second toe. Keep the knee in line with the second toe throughout the movement, okay? We're gonna keep the spine straight, lean forward, stand up. 1, down slow, always 3 seconds down. Up, down, 2, 3. Uh-oh, we got a doodle coming. Up, down, 2, 3. Come here, girl. Uh-oh. Up, down, 2, 3. Good. Up, down, 2, 3. Keep the weight in the back third of the feet. Nice and balanced. Keep your chest up. Exhale on the way up. You can inhale on the way down through the mouth or the nose. Just feel balance. Ideally, you're doing this barefoot so you can get even more communication between your brain and your feet. But if you're not doing it barefoot, flatter shoes would be better than big cushion shoes. Good. Keep the knee in line with the second toe. Stay tight in your pelvic floor. Kind of like you have to squeeze it to go to the restroom. Stay nice and tight in there. Create stability. Feel those hips working. Good, guys. Let's do 3 more. 1. Good. 2. Excellent. Last one. 3. Okay, stay there. Put the weight just to the side. Put the band around your ankles. And before we stand up, Let's do some posture corrections. So where you just go from the slouch to overcorrect the slouch, just to move things around here. Overcorrect, slouch, slouch, overcorrect, slouch. 2 more, slouch, overcorrect. Really imagine that string pulling the chest up. Good. Nice easy breath. Now go ahead and pick up the weight again, and we're going to do our monster walks. You guys remember this from last week, where you're going to be in this position. Nice little dip. Forward walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. A nice little dip with the knees, nice little bend, nice little dip in the hip. Stay straight in the spine. Keep the weight close to you. Keep the feet pointed forward. Good. Keep the tension on those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Putting the weight down. Shoulder pulses. Feet directly under you. Thumbs pointed forward. We're going to lock the legs straight, squeeze the glutes, take the arms out to the side with the palms up, thumbs pointed backwards. And from here, just pinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep squeezing the glutes. Squeeze the glutes and be tall. Feel how it's opening up your chest. Feel how it's opening up your shoulders. Make those muscles in the upper back work and retract that shoulder. Pinch those shoulder blades. Keep the thumbs pointing backwards with the palms up. Squeeze the glutes. Be taller. Be even taller. Be even taller. Squeeze the glutes. Be taller. Good. Rest to the side. Okay. Second round. Back to the chair. Pulling up the band around the knees again. We're going to do 15 more sit to stands. Guys are doing great. Feet just wider than the hips. Toes slightly pointed out. Weight just under the chest. Keep the knees in line with the second toe. Lean forward, straight spine. Stand up. 1. Down slow. 2. Down slow. 3. Down slow. 4. Good. Feel the balance in the feet. Keep the weight on the back third of the feet. Make sure the knee stays in line with the second toe. Don't let the knees come in. That's why we want to work that hip with this movement. Keep the knee in line with the second toe. And think balance. Think chest up, looking forward. We're just going to keep going here until we feel like it's enough. Hit at least 15. Exhaling on the way up. Good. Weight on the back a third of the foot. Keep the chest up. Knees in line with the second toe. Straight spine. Good. And relax your face. No hard faces. If the face is hard, the whole body is hard. We want a nice smooth face. 5 more. Keep it going. 1. 2. 3. 4. Good job, guys. 5. Good. Putting the band around the ankles, weight to the side. 5 quick posture corrections before we get up and do the monster walks again. So we're doing let me move up forward a little bit. Slight slouch, overcorrect. Slight slouch, overcorrect. Using the hands on the knees, pull the knees forward as your chest goes up. slight slouch. This is a cat-camel movement in seating. This is so good for your back, hydrating the joints, really getting movement in the disc. So good for your back. One more. Okay, keep the band around your ankles, picking up your weight. We're gonna do our monster walks again. Remember, nice little dip. Okay, small steps forward, little 2-inch steps. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. That's 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Good. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. One more. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Good. Weight to the side. Bringing the feet together. Feet directly under the hips. Lock your legs straight. Squeeze the glutes. Hands to the side, thumbs forward. Bring the arms up. Thumbs pointing behind you, palms up. Squeeze the glutes. Be tall. Pinch the shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm just going to keep going here. Stay tall. Squeeze the glutes. You can exhale as you pinch. Keep the elbows straight. Relax the face. Be tall. Squeeze the glutes. Lock the legs straight. Squeeze the glutes. Lock the legs straight. Pinch the shoulder blades. Palms up, palms up, palms up. Keep the palms up, elbows straight. Good. Back to the chair. Nice and easy. Bringing the band around the knees. Okay. And we're back to holding the weight under. Give yourself time to get ready. Doing good, guys. I'm giving it to you today. All right. Feet just wider than the hips. Toes slightly pointed out. Knees in line with that second toe. It's a third round. Try to make it our best round. Everything we've done up to this point is learning how to master a movement. Let's master these movements. Lean forward. Stand up. Down slow. There you go. Master this pattern. Down slow. Get even, but there's no rush. There's no need to rush these movements. We want to refine these movements like we're learning to play the notes on a song. Slow it down. Lots of time to go fast. This is not one of them. This is about refining a movement. Good. Remember, keep the balance in your feet, knees in line with the second toe, straight spine, chest up. Feel the consistent bend between the hips and the knees working together. The hips and the knees bending together. Good. Doing good, guys. Stay nice and tall in the spine. Knees in line with the second toe. Weight on the back third of the feet. Chest up. You're doing good. Let's do 5 more. 1. Good. 2. 3. Excellent. 4. 1 more. Best one. Best one of the day. 5. Good. Down slow. Let's go back to our posture corrections here. Looping the band around the feet. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're just going to go to a nice slouch. Overcorrect. Pulling the string up. Slouch. Overcorrect. Slouch. Imagine that string pulling your chest up as you pull the knees in. Inhaling as you slouch. Exhaling as you pull and open up. Inhale as you slouch. Exhale as you pull and open up. Good. 2 more. Good. Keep the band around the feet, picking up the weight, standing up. 5 more monster walk rounds. There's a slight 2-inch steps. Feet are wider than the hips here. Toes stay forward. Slight dip in the knees, slight dip in the hips, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shoulder pulses. Last round. We can remove the band. Feet under the hips. Good. Lock the legs straight. Squeeze the glutes. Hands to the side. Thumbs forward. Bring the arms up. Palms up. Thumbs facing behind you. And pinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Keep going. Lock the legs straight. Squeeze the glutes. Keep them there. Stay tall. Stay tall. Pinch the shoulder blades. Feel those muscles waking up in the upper back. Feel the pinch of the shoulder blade. Keep the elbows straight. Keep the thumb pointing behind you. Keep the palm facing up. Keep your spine tall. Keep your glutes squeezed. Lock the legs straight. Keep going. Exhaling as you pinch. Squeeze the glutes. Lock the legs straight. Keep it going. You're remodeling your body. You're remodeling your body. You're changing it right now. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo! Okay, excellent job, guys. Way to go. Way to go. Okay, we're going to end on a cool down here. We're going to do 2 rounds of holding up heaven, pressing down earth, and foot rocks. Okay, so let's go. Take the hands, palms up, facing the ceiling, and all you're going to do is sniff and lift. Stay facing forward. This is a good mobility exercise for the ascending and descending colon. Great way to stretch out your nerves in your arms. Helps with carpal tunnel. Now let's take the hands, bring them down, palms facing down as we press down the earth. Imagine a ball between your thighs and your stomach. You're just doing little bounces all the way around in a half circle. Exhaling as you go down. Good. Coming up, hands on the hips right here. We're going to do our foot rocks where you lean back, weight on the heels, lean forward, weight on the toes, heels, toes. Inhale as you go back, exhale as you go forward. Good. Second round, last round. Interlocking the fingers again. Bring the palms in, palms up to the ceiling. Sniffing and lifting. Good, bringing the hands down, facing the floor as you bend over, half circle. Imagine that ball between your stomach and your thighs. This is real gentle, just release the low back. Gentle stretch, exhaling as you fall to the ground with that ball. One more there, one more back. Good, let's come up again, nice and slow. Bring the hands on the hips. Good, hip back, rocking forward. Just nice balance exercise. Work your breath as you inhale back, exhale forward. Really shoot those hips back, shoot them forward. Shoot them back, shoot them forward. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Good. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And just real gentle. You can stay in standing. Let's just all take a few big breaths together. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and hold. Exhale. One more. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Okay, great job today, guys. Would love to hear how the workouts were today for you. We did a lot more volume on the hip, a little more intense with the band there, so I'd love your feedback. Also, I mentioned this in the breathing course, but last weekend we released our vanilla creamer. It is so delicious. It's a much better alternative than like all the conventional creamers out there. If you're interested in that, just put capital vanilla and Rachel will get you a link, but it's amazing. It has collagen, MCT. It's a great way to start your day with a lot of good fats and good proteins as opposed to sugar. So just put capital vanilla. And as always, I have a quote for you. And the quote today is from Bertrand Russell, and it's to be without some of the things that you want is an indispensable part of happiness. To be without some of the things you want is an indispensable part of happiness. And I was thinking a lot about this, like you can't really know something unless you know what it's like to not have it. And then you can have appreciation for it. You know, I remember I went on a long trip one time, like 40 days, and I was away from my wife, and I could not wait to get back to her and Maya in this beautiful home. And I felt so blessed, but I didn't have that level of appreciation until I went away. And I think that's very much like this time we're in right now. We're all in isolation and spending time with ourselves, and we're really missing connection, really missing family, and I think that's all going to make us really happy when we can have that again. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Cass. You made it. Yes, you did. Way to go, Andrea. You're a 10. I love it. So as always, if you can put a number 10, your feedback is so appreciated. Flutters were good and a good workout. Good, Judy. Love to hear that. That's going to keep making you stable. You're walking better. Going to keep helping you get on the ground. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.